Oh man, so Diddy's back at it again. So today, Diddy was ordered to pay an inmate $100 million for allegedly drugging and sexually assaulting him. The diddler strikes again. Now, this is absolutely outrageous. $100 million, but it really comes from the fact that he missed his court date. So, a Michigan inmate who accused Sean Diddy Combs of drugging and sexually assaulting him at a party almost 30 years ago has been awarded $100 million against the rapper and record producer for not showing up to court. So, the guy's name is Derek Lee Smith. He's 51, and he won the multi-million-dollar judgment by default during a virtual hearing on Monday after P. Diddy did not show up. Now, P. Diddy's attorney did say that he will file a motion to have the judgment dismissed or brought up to trial again. But that is just another accuser that came out and is crazy. But so the dude's name is Cardello-Smith, and he paths with Combs while working in a Detroit area restaurant. He's a self-taught student of civil and criminal statute, and he's serving a unrelated sentence in prison right now. Now Cordello says that he was offered $2.3 million to dismiss the lawsuit, but Cordello said he didn't want that. He wanted to actually go to trial. So we have the full article right here on TMZ, and I'm gonna show you this because it gets wild. These details. So here's TMG's page. They said Diddy hit with $100 million default judgment in sexual assault case. Diddy's lawyers calls accuser a sexual predator. So it says Diddy just took a huge L in a sexual assault lawsuit he blew off just because the judge slapped him with $100 million default judgment. Derek Lee Cardello-Smith, this is a picture right here, which is a current inmate, claimed in his lawsuit that Diddy drugged and sexually assaulted him at a party in Detroit back in 1997. It is unclear if the statute of limitation has run, but it wasn't addressed by the judge. According to the lawsuit, the two were drinking and smoking weed at the party and got naked with a bunch of women. Cardello-Smith said he was performing oral sex on a woman when he felt a male hand on his left butt cheek. He says it was Diddy's hand. A short time later, he says Diddy offered him a drink, which was spiked, and he passed out. Hours later, Cardello-Smith claimed he woke up and saw Diddy having sex with a woman, and Diddy allegedly said to him, "I did this to you too." So Cardello-Smith sued him for $100 million, but according to legal documents, it appeared Diddy did not file an answer to the complaint. A hearing for the judgment was set for Monday, but no sign of Diddy, and the judge gave Cardello-Smith what he wanted, $100 million. The judge also set out a payment schedule, installment payments of $10 million per month starting October the 1st. Oh my gosh. So Diddy's lawyer did say something earlier after all that happened, and it said Diddy's attorneys his name is Mark, told TMZ that this man, Cardello-Smith, is a convicted felon and sexual predator who has been sentenced to 14 counts of sexual assaults and kidnapping over the last 26 years. His resume now includes committing fraud in the court from prison, as Mr. Combs has never heard of him, let alone been served with any lawsuit. Mr. Combs looks forward to having this judgment swiftly dismissed. So Diddy's attorney is basically saying the guy made all of this up. He doesn't know him. He never met him, but we don't know. But that sounds like a lot of stuff that's been happening with Diddy. Because remember when Diddy put hands on Cassie, he said none of it never happened. And we saw the video. Then he made an apology video and said it was. So I guess Diddy is not going to accept or agree to any of this until there is hard evidence against him. Now, this is like number, I don't even know what number this is that came out and said Diddy did something, but we actually got actual footage of the actual court thing. So let's just take a look at this right here. Tell me what you think.
Derek Lee Cardello-Smith, sir?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. This is in the matter of Derek Lee Cardello-Smith, MDOC number 267009 versus Sean Puff Daddy Combs, also known as Sean P. Diddy, also known as Diddy. Bad Boy Records label owner, founder, also known as Puff P Daddy, Bad Boy, Diddy Run the City, Sean Combs, also known as Sean Puffy Combs. And this is file number 24
Report, ma'am.
temporary restraining order and or a preliminary injunction to stop all sales of the property and assets attached to or involved with said property. I've received your motion and a proposed order. Do you wish to argue the motion today, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you may proceed then.
Okay, the purpose of it is based on two actions taken by Mr. Combs himself, directly with me here. We did a live one-on-one visit in our prison visiting room. There's two meetings within the past 2 weeks with Mr. Combs on one meeting, and then a financial advisor on the other meeting on Mr. Combs' behalf. And he stated that he would make me an offer to end the case and what happened to me because of other things that he stated he has going on in his life that require his money right now, and he wants to sell everything off. And he made me a financial offer of $2.3 million to allow what happened to me to go away. And he stated that he's going to be selling his property, and under the 2005 California Civil Code 2881-2885, the creation of liens, which allows out-of-state justices and orders to cause a stop of any title transfer, property transfers in Los Angeles or any other place that he has property. He stated that he wouldn't be able to proceed with that sale. And he did it the day after I served him the suit. And he also said that he won't be filing an answer to the complaint. He said, you can find me in default or whatever. He has a better chance with default than he would with having a restraining order stopped. And I said, so you want to hide your money and stop from being quite possibly paid to me if I'm given the benefit of a judgment in my favor for what you've done to me. And he pretty much said, yeah. He says, you know how we get down. And I said, okay, well, I disagree with how you get down. Your sale shouldn't go through.
So I'm gonna hold on.
I'm sorry.
Cardello-Smith. Okay, so you went in a different direction that I thought you were going into. I thought we were just gonna focus. No.
We are.
You kind of went off on a different direction than what your actual motion was.
Yeah.
So what I just want to say is settlement negotiations.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you guys can look at this video. Here's the title of it on your own. It's a lot to decompress, but if Diddy didn't know who he was or has never seen this guy in his life, why are you paying him $2.3 million to make it go away? Sounds a little fishy to me. So, what y'all think? I think Diddy, man, we don't know what the diddler's done, but that's wild to pay somebody $2.3 million and everything's a lie or everything's made up. But supposedly he has met with Diddy in jail face to face to reconcile this, and he's met his attorneys a few times to try to make this go away. And when he didn't accept the $2.3 million, Diddy said he said, what did he say?
That I thought you were going into. I thought we were
sorry for what you've done to me. And he pretty much said, yeah. He says, you know how we get down.
He said, you know how we get down. I don't know what that means, but it don't sound like I don't know if that's a threat. I don't know if it's we make stuff go away type vibe, but man, Diddy, you got a lot of stuff to figure out, man. But let us know what y'all think. Is Diddy diddling again, or is Diddy innocent? Let us know.